Fresh look at Saturday night viewing with updated revivals of past hits like Strictly Come Dancing and Doctor Who. Now, you know about those two. One is about a spry but eccentric 1 million-year-old man with his sexy sidekick, and the other's about a flying police box. No, I only mean it, Bruce. You know that, don't you? Well, the Pioneer Audience Award for the Best Programme in 2005 will be... If I could open it. Yes, here we go. Aha. Doctor Who.
What a treat. On behalf of the cast and crew of Doctor Who, I'd just like to thank everybody that voted for us. This really does mean so much to us, and we're so grateful. So thank you again, and have a great evening. Thank you.
And the BAFTA goes to Doctor Who.
Thank you so much for this. This means so much to so many people. I can't begin to tell you how much this means. Thank you to an amazing cast led by Christopher Eccleston and the glorious Billy Piper.
Exterminate! All BAFTAs will be surrendered to the Daleks.
We couldn't be here without the Daleks, obviously.
I cannot see!
Oh.
Do not touch the Dalek!
And Russell T. Davies, our lead writer. Russell works so hard on every single episode and is a daily inspiration to us all. Thank you so much.
Please welcome David Tennant.
Dennis Potter understood that television was an art form that was new and unique. His writing was consistently fresh, often controversial, and always stimulating. Television drama would never be the same again after him. Any writer who gets a BAFTA presented in his name has to be something very special indeed. It is safe to say that tonight's winner is just that. He is one of the most unique voices in television today. I am delighted to describe him as my boss, but I'm proud as punch to call him a friend. It is Russell T. Davies. Russell's writing career started in children's television, but it was a brief stint as a storyliner on Coronation Street that brought him to the attention of drama bosses, and soon he was writing his own creations. The Grand, Bob and Rose, the groundbreaking and controversial Queer as Folk, Dennis would have been very proud. And with the consequent success of The Second Coming, he was established as a major force in contemporary television drama. And then, of course, came his magnum opus. A self-confessed Doctor Who enthusiast, Russell achieved the apparently unachievable, revitalising and updating a television icon that many thought was beyond redemption. But he injected the series with a heart, a wit, and an imagination that made a 40-year-old concept fresher than just about anything else around it. Russell's great friend, the writer Paul Abbott, said, "The humanity and wit that Russell crams into the tiniest corners of human behaviour sets him far, far above the professional typists masquerading as writers in this industry. The exceptional quality of his output is only achieved by a working day that would leave most Calvinists shrinking in shame. He is the finest inspiration any friend and colleague could wish for." And he's given me two of the best roles that I can ever hope to get. So it is a great, great privilege for me to be chosen tonight to present the Dennis Potter Award to a man so fabulously deserving, Before I do that, though, let's just take a look at some highlights of his work.
The best part of my job is when my email pings and there's a Russell T Davies script in front of me.
It's a love job. We met in the club.
What club?
Mile High.
I had never heard of gays before Queer as Folk, so it was quite interesting for me.
More to do than... No, hold on. Sorry, that's the Lion King. But... Ladies and gentlemen, the Dennis Potter Award for Outstanding Writing for Television goes to Russell T Davies.
Thank you very much. I'd like to thank the Academy. That is such an honour beyond words. I can't begin to tell you. Too many people to thank. It's just like drowning. There's so many faces in your head. My agent, Betham, my lovely patient boyfriend, Andrew, who's over there. But I'd also like to thank my friend, Sally Watson, who doesn't work in television, because when you start out, you try and write like Paul Abbott, you try and write like Kay Mellor, you try and write like Dennis Potter, you try and write like Roald Dahl. You sort of mash yourselves into all these shapes. And just over a cup of tea one day, she just sort of said, why don't you write like you? And the hard thing about that is you've then got to work out who you are. But it was the best advice I've ever had. If I'm going to risk any wise words, it is those. So thank you very much. I am chuffed. Thank you. Cheers.
OK, we'll be back here on ITV1 after the news, but for now...